Lewis Hine was an American photographer who was hugely successful in bringing to light the exploitation of thousands of young Americans in the United States during the early 1900s due to the lack of child labor laws. Through Hine's use of the camera as an instrument to show the harsh conditions children endured in the workplace, Hine greatly influenced the push for reform and progressivism during a time of rapid industrialization in the United States. This photograph, titled "Children Working in a Bottle Factory," taken in Indianapolis during the month of August in 1908, clearly shows extremely young children working in a row on a factory floor. Not only does this photograph show the harsh working conditions with no visible light, except the light source coming from the left of the photograph, this photograph also shows what appears to be refuse material at the children's feet, something extremely dangerous for young children. This photograph, titled "Bib Mill No. 1, located in Macomb, Georgia in 1909, illustrates the treacherous tasks that children coped with. Bobbin boys, as they were sometimes referred to, were responsible for refilling the thread and ensuring smooth operation of these huge machines. Many times, children would lose appendages from getting caught in the machinery. Hine was sure to capture the lack of footwear in this photo to further emphasize the danger that he was trying so hard to reveal to the public. Hine's work, Breaker Boys, taken in Pennsylvania in 1911, helps show Hine's point that this is a widespread issue and not just isolated pockets of children working. The fact that there are several dozen children in this photograph appeals to the morals of the viewer and really affirms the fact that what was going on is clearly not right nor healthy. Hine's photographs are unmistakably ethically evaluative in nature and clearly brings to light a current issue which will engage people to take action. One of my favorite Lewis Hine photographs, titled "Young Driver," taken in 1909 at Brown Mine, speaks numbers and really illustrates Hine's technique and passion. He uses a bullseye approach in this photograph, with the majority of detail focused on the disheveled young man. Obviously, during this time period, black and white photographs were the capturing technique, but further, the contrast of white and black really emphasizes just how dirty the young man is, making him appear almost unhuman. This last photograph, titled "Buster and Eldridge," captured in 1912, also uses the bullseye approach, and along with all other previous photographs, is extremely ethically evaluative. This photograph displays two young African-American children on the streets working as newspaper deliverers. It is possible to conclude that they are brother and sister, with both having dejected and depressed expressions. In this case, Hine used an impeccable depth of field to really make the children pop out from the bleak and barren street in the background with nobody on it. What is so unique about Hine's work, and why it was so successful, is because Hine held nothing back and truly showed the audience just how harsh the conditions were where the children worked. This helped propel Hine's work into the limelight of national newspapers and bring about the much needed awareness. Hine's work is important with respect to the field of photography due to the fact that it shows how photographs can be used on an ethically evaluative level, and the concept that not all photographs are just pretty to look at, but instead transcend a message.